Critical thinking in problem solving. Let's dive into the art of critical thinking. At its core, critical thinking is about questioning assumptions, evaluating evidence, and making sound, logical decisions. It's not just about solving a problem. It's about solving it in a way that's thorough, accurate, and free of bias. First, critical thinking starts with questioning assumptions. Assumptions are like shortcuts. They help us make quick decisions but can lead us astray if they're wrong. For example, imagine a company sees poor sales and assumes it's because their product is too expensive. If they don't question that assumption, they might lower prices unnecessarily, hurting their profits without solving the real issue. Instead, asking, "What evidence supports this assumption?" can reveal alternative explanations. Maybe it's not the price, but the marketing or even product visibility. This single question can save you from wasting resources on the wrong solution. Critical thinking also means evaluating the quality of your evidence. Just like a detective examines clues, you need to ask, what evidence do we have? And, is this evidence reliable? Not all information is created equal. For instance, if your team bases a major decision on feedback from just a handful of customers, that's anecdotal evidence. It might not reflect the views of your entire audience. By contrast, data from a well-conducted survey or a market analysis is more trustworthy. The more robust your evidence, the better your decision-making. One of the trickiest parts of critical thinking is recognizing biases, both personal and collective. For example, confirmation bias leads us to favor information that supports what we already believe. Groupthink can make us agree with the majority, even if it's not the best decision. Questions like, what biases might be influencing our decision? Or, what opposing viewpoints should we consider? Help counter these tendencies. They force us to look at the problem objectively and explore perspectives we might have overlooked. Let's apply this to a real-world example. Say your company sees a decline in app engagement. Instead of immediately launching a marketing campaign, a critical thinker would start by asking, what evidence do we have for the drop? Are external factors, like new competitor apps, influencing behavior? Have our recent changes, like a new UI, had unintended effects? What data might we be missing? These questions lead to a deeper understanding of the issue, making the eventual solution much more effective. Building critical thinking skills doesn't happen overnight, but it's worth the effort. Here's a simple framework to start. Question assumptions. Ask yourself, why do we believe this? Evaluate evidence. Look closely at its quality and identify gaps. Challenge biases. Ask, what are we overlooking? Explore alternatives. Don't settle for the first solution that comes up. Validate conclusions. Ask, what's the strongest counter-argument to our decision? By following these steps, you'll make decisions that are more informed and less prone to error.